A full day after the attack, the gunman's motive does remain a mystery as investigators dig into his past.
The FBI calling the shooting a potential act of domestic terrorism.
We know the shooting happened in the western city of Butler, Pennsylvania. That's about 42 miles north of Bethel Park, where that suspect lived. His home is now part of that investigation. KCAL News reporter Joy Benedict is in the newsroom with the very latest, Joy.
Yeah, Leslie, investigators are looking for answers tonight, trying to figure out why. What made a 20-year-old attempt to assassinate a former president, and how did he get this close to doing so? Within moments, he was stopped, but not before hitting 4 people, killing a 50-year-old husband and father.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence, or for any violence ever, period. No exception.
In his address to the nation, President Joe Biden sent a message to tone it down after 4 people were shot at a Trump rally Saturday, including the former president.
Disagreement is inevitable in American democracy. It's part of human nature. But politics must never be a literal battlefield, and God forbid, a killing field.
The shooting happened in Butler, Pennsylvania, while Trump was on stage. The shooter on a roof about 400 feet away, just outside the security perimeter. The would-be assassin killed by Secret Service snipers on a different roof, but not before he fired off 6 to 8 rounds from an AR-style weapon. A bullet grazed the former president, critically injured 2 people in the crowd, and killed a third, husband and father, Corey Compratore.
Corey was a girl dad. Corey was a firefighter. Corey went to church every Sunday. Corey loved his community. And most especially, Corey loved his family.
Pennsylvania's governor says he died a hero.
Corey dove on his family to protect them last night at this rally. Corey was the very best of us. May his memory be a blessing.
His fellow firefighters hung up black bunting in his honor.
I want people to understand that he was a man of love and not hate, and that's what we need to pursue right now.
As for the shooter, he's been identified as Thomas Matthew Crooks. Federal agents seen at his home in Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, about 40 miles from the site of the shooting, although his motive is unclear. Those who went to high school with the 20-year-old were in disbelief.
He was overall a nice kid. He was quiet, but he was nice to me whenever I talked to him in class. He was a good student. My history teacher loved him.
He did sit alone at lunch. Like he was always alone. I mean, he was bullied every day.
And although former President Donald Trump has yet to speak publicly, he has been issuing statements thanking everyone for their thoughts and prayers, sending love to the victims, and vowing to keep fighting for this election.
Now, Trump is expected to speak at the Republican National Convention later this week. He is in Milwaukee now. As for the shooter, right now investigators believe he acted alone, and they say the rifle used was legally owned and obtained by his father. Leslie.